Welcome to the video. This is a bit of a throwback video. This is Charlie. Charlie came to Adelaide a few years back and took him under my wing, showed him the YouTube ropes, showed him the cycling around Adelaide, and Charlie invited me out to do a race up Fenhurst, aka Cherryville, and so we went for it. So this is Charlie leading it, and we're just on his wheel. So Charlie's just leading the train. That's power there. I'm doing about the same watts. And so we are launching up this climb. I was just like, the ferocity which Charlie launched at the watts. I was thinking, oh my god, this is on. All right, so there's four of us total. All right, there's a train, four of us, and there's four of us on in this ride here. Charlie leading the pace, and it's you can't appreciate how steep this climb is unless you've actually done it. Right, I recommend, come to Adelaide and see if you can beat my time up this climb. All right, I'll post down below the Strava data. See if you can beat my time. How good of a cyclist are you? Can you beat a deficient vegan, an old man vegan up this climb? Let me know. So look at the gradient here. It's got 18%, 20% gradient. The power's there. It's like 400 watts around abouts. BPM. At 182 beats per minute already, so the pace was on, man. And that's what I love, man. Like, you really gotta, if you want to become the fittest, leanest self, you gotta hang around people who aren't afraid to put it all out there. All right, and Charlie is one such rider, just willing to just go for naught, go for it, mate. Just absolutely cook it. And so I was really like feeling it at this point. I think, man, these young kids, they're just fucking going for it. And it's awesome, man. I was so G'd up. I was so inspired. I wish Charlie was still here, because just how hard he goes up the climbs. It's just great. Not holding back, man. Just going for it. So I could tell Charlie he wanted to drop me. All right? Everyone wants to drop me, and I get it. It's all fun. Drop Daddy Durianrider. And I was just thinking, nah, not today. I ain't getting dropped. It doesn't matter how much it hurts. I know my form was decent, my power was good, and I know my body weight was at this time was very, very light. I hadn't done much steroids at this point. I hadn't touched Tren, I hadn't touched D-Bol, so I hadn't touched Deca. I hadn't touched any real dosages that put the mass on like I had in recent years. So I was still quite skinny at this point, which is what you want. To go to run and ride fast, especially ride uphill fast. You want to be quite light. The rider in the horizon here is Tori. And Tori is one of the best climbers in the world, female right now. I don't think she could beat this time that she's done. Maybe she might make me eat my hat, but I don't think Tori could go this quick up here these days. I could be wrong, but this is Tori on an alloy bike. Rim brakes, niche. Hook that sponsorship up for her. She's still got one of the fastest times up here. Could she get the KOM? Let's find out, eh? But it's a killer climb, man. It's an amazing climb. That's what we love about Adelaide, This is all just so local to the city as well. And you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. And look how steep it is. All right, so we're zooming past Tori. And Tori's one of the best female climbers out there, She's got some amazing times. Look how we're just cranking along here. The gradient's dropping around 5%. So 20k an hour out the saddle. So I could just feel Charlie's energy. But at this point, I think it's just me and Charlie at this point. With the other two lads, they were like, nah. Pace too hot. Ciao. See you later. You guys carry on. And look at the watts, 430, 410, 4. So it was great having Charlie just pushing that. Pushing herself, pushing each other, man. 190 beats per minute. I could hear Charlie. Harley could hear Charlie's pulse through his jersey. I could see his heart pumping through the back of his ribs. I could see his spine bulging, his heart just expanding, all his ventricles and his aorta just gorging with full of blood, just pumping at the watts. 191. He's breathing like he's needs a nebulizer. All right, he's just going for it, man. I'm thinking, man, I was thinking we're going to do a real fast time up here. We're going to get the KOM. All right, we're definitely going to get the KOM. I'm just thinking, man, I've never ever been this fast up this climb before, ever. It's been great that's when you do fast, when you got someone to race with. So that's when you see people do these crazy fast solo times, thinking, man, imagine if this person had someone to race with, how quick they'd be going. So it's flattening off right now. It's 9%. This is the flat part. All right, 9%, 8%, 10%. Okay, it's not 20% anymore, 11%. you can just sort of see, if you look at the white line as a reference, you can see Charlie's just, he's in a world of lactate, and he's just sort of going, not zigzagging, but you can just tell he's just like, he's keeping that race line, and the bars are rocking a bit. He's just upper body's rolling over the bike, and he's just doing a great job at just trying to hold the watts on. Look at that 370, And we're lightweight riders. On this day, we're quite lightweight, 60 odd kilos. So we're very vegan, lean, natty or natty-ish myself levels here. But great day. This was March. In March, fantastic weather. Adelaide's a special place, isn't it? Adelaide's the best city in the world to live. If you're into clean air, fast chicks, fast money, fast bikes, fast climbs, actually hard climbs. It's just the best lifestyle, man. Adelaide's just fucking the bomb. 195 beats per minute. I'm thinking, do I know CPR? Oh, no, I don't. I'm out of here. Sorry, Charlie. I don't know CPR. I gotta go. All right. So this is look at the watts. Look at the Charlie's watts. 480, 400 watts, and I could just look at my little cat eye BM45. I've got the cat eye BM45 on there. If you know, you know. And I can just see Charlie just thinking, "Fuck you, Harley. I'm coming for you." It's 400. And he gets that bit of burst, and I'm just thinking, no, I can see Charlie coming back. I've got the BM45 knowledge there, and I'm just going, see ya, bruh. I'm out of here. Welcome to Adelaide. I got to go. I don't know CPR. Sorry. I'm just launching, man. I'm just doing the fucking dance like Lance. Up into the horizon. Shirt off. I'm running the old school Giant Defy Advanced SL and old school Durace DI2 on there. And Charlie's doing a great job. Look at it. He's still got the watts on, man. He's still doing 350 watts, and I'm just riding off into the sunset. 360. So that's the spirit there. That's the heart of a champion, even though getting dropped, still pushing the watts. A lot of people just give up and use that as an excuse to give up. And you want to do that. That's the first reaction, obviously, when you get dropped. I just want to give up. What's the point? But that's how you get better, man, by keep on pushing. You don't get better by sitting up and make up some bullshit excuses. You get better. Like I got dropped the other day on Saturday at Norton Summit. Faster riders, they dropped me, but I still kept pushing the watts. And I did a PR for the year, right? When you get dropped, that's okay. Keep pushing your watts. You can see Charlie's almost zigzagging on the other side of the road here. That's what I love about having the Cat Eye BM45 is I can just check that, have that reference point and relax and just have that situational awareness. Cat Eye BM45 just makes life so much easier. And when I was hurting at the start of the climb as well, when our other two riders dropped off, I was like, it made me feel a bit better because this pace is actually quite hot. If we dropped, Dean and Louis, we dropped them off. So, I knew the pace was on. And you can sort of see, Charlie's got his hands in the hoods there. So appreciate Charlie uploading and filming this content, putting the little Garmin Verb data on there. And so we'll link it on Strava, and you can sort of see the power data we both did was the same to that first part. And then once we turned right, I realised I didn't know CPR. I needed to go, and then my power jumped up. But and then the next day, Reese came and took the com. I threw it out there to Reese. I was like 3, 2, 1 Reese for the com, and then he came back next day and did some like 17 watts per kilo or something up there. Reese came and got the com. Reese rode so hard up here the next day, he totally burnt out and quit cycling. Literally, he went up here in a mutant astronaut NASA time. Went up here so hard, so fast, he literally quit cycling about a week later. And just joined the army, gained about 50 kilos, and said, I'm done. It's just too much. So, crazy. So, if me and Reese raced today, I'd beat him. But anyway, that's all good. Can you get the com? Can you beat my time up here? Let us know down below. A bit of banter talk. We love it. That's what it's about. A bit of banter. Get on Strava. Have a flex. And great stuff. There we go. That's the, boom, the time up there. 7:55. And Charlie did 8:25 that day. Carl Evans, gun climber. 8:09. Love it.